After a night of passion, Anna left, taking Voldek's new rifle equipped with stealth camo and $200 from his wallet. As a consolation, she did leave his old rifle as she promised. As Lockjaw skulked the city for the team, Ethan picked up Voldek from the hotel and brought him to the office where Lucian was waiting and where Jack was practicing shooting. Mara had an assignment for them, looking more serious than usual. They would be investigating Providence, as their presence was creating problems that couldn't be ignored any longer. Earl Grey offered a list of locations to investigate. On their way out, Mara informed Voldek that Yuto was stationed at Kubota Gardens, one of the locations on their list. First, however, they headed to the home of one Chris Tanner, who was the man Ethan shot on stage at the presentation, assuming he might have had a bomb. Upon entering his apartment, what remained told a different story. There were schematics of the conference center on his computer, and an email confirming the submission of an application to Lifeco dated 2 days before the conference. In the trash, there were several more applications and even a rejection letter. The last event on his calendar was a note about an application a month prior. Voldek looked through the mail and found overdue payments from utilities and banks. Lots of threats. Taking turns on door duty, Lucian and Ethan found a suitcase in his room with a passport, a gun, and other hastily assembled supplies. It looked like he was planning to run. It wasn't clear whether or not Chris was trying to get out of his involvement with Providence or was planning to run after the assignment was over. Either way, someone got to him and gave him an opportunity to get out of their situation. With nothing left to investigate, the team headed to Kubota Gardens, where Yuto filled them in on the recent happenings with Tenshigumi. Their shipments were being intercepted by the Renegades. 2 of the men who survived the ambush looked uneasy when Lockjaw's name came up. The increased pressure on the group from the Renegades and the panic instilled by Providence had forced them to pull back valuable assets to Kubota to strengthen defenses. The team's next stop was an address in Midtown, where they hopefully would find more concrete intel. That's all she wrote.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Matt.
All right.
Now, I guess I'll change the music.
Yeah.
Here we go. As you guys make your way to the Midtown, driving along in your sports car, shift at the wheel, is there anything you want to discuss as you barrel towards the last address you were given, an unnamed warehouse somewhere in the nooks and corners of the city?
Yeah, Jack has something he'd like to discuss. I've been thinking about this all day, considering the intel we're gathering, as well as the heat that we're getting from the Renegades, and I have 2 suggestions. And this is only in regards to whether or not we actually find any substantial intel. So in the event that we find anything useful about the Renegades, 2 suggestions. First, maybe we should think about contacting the second-in-command of the Renegades. What was his name again? What was the guy who was like, the guy we saw at the arcade?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot his name.
Oh,
do I have it in my notes?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my book. Fuck, where's my book?
All right. Well, regardless, maybe we can contact them if we have intel on the Renegades and offer them access to that information in return for Lockjaw standing down. In addition, this would give them a chance to redeem themselves and get back in the city's good graces, something that they probably need if the mayor is breathing down their necks, like we heard them talking about. Now, that's one possibility. Second, we can keep the intel, and we can continue to act on that intel, investigating the Renegades. But if Lockjaw does attack us, and probably will, maybe we can try to turn that against the Renegades. Maybe Lucian can, stream or record the affair, and then maybe we can kind of orchestrate a narrative of some kind. That maybe like the Renegades, recklessness and irresponsible use of time on us instead of hunting down, public enemy number 1. Maybe we could try to tip the scales against the renegades.
That is a
But-
really good idea,
Yeah.
actually.
Now, personally,
So like,
I like the first idea of trying to kind of like give them a little something that they need, and then that'll get Lockjaw off of our backs in the future. But the second one is equally plausible given the media attention that we have access to.
okay, so why don't we like go for the diplomacy option, and if that doesn't work out, then we can switch to like the plan B of being like, yeah, screw you guys, got you on camera.
It's worth a shot.
Got you on camera. Sounds nice.
There's a camera right there. Camera right there. You're on camera,
You've
dude.
been pranked.
We get like 3 different people to have like separate cameras, and they just pop out of the woodwork.
All right, somebody can take
We're
my
gonna
drone.
get. One of us is gonna have to switch into a cyborg body that looks just like Ashton Kutcher, just so that we can say like, "You got punked, bro."
Well,
I'd love that.
I like the multiple angles. I can use my drone for that.
sorry, by the way, the other guy we were talking about, his name's Ramshackle.
Ramshackle.
Yeah. Thank you.
How could I forget about Ramshackle?
I do like the option of not having to fight Lockjaw though.
Yeah.
She seems like she would kick one of our asses.
I feel like if she got into melee range, she would just crush our skulls.
Yeah.
Nothing a shocking blast can fix, though.
Nothing a good week of waiting and resting wouldn't fix.
Yeah, me and Walter are just bleeding in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It's not like we haven't been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serious, that's every day.
How much of this campaign have you guys been like either
Well-
dying or close to dying?
Me and Walter have been injured since the conference meeting, so I don't know how many sessions that is.
Isn't it like 4 sessions?
I also
like-
jumped up a building and broke my leg.
Yeah, like a fucking idiot. All right. Let's see. Oh man, it's been like half a season. Since like like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, episode 6, life changing. And then
yeah.
since then, you guys have just been like injured
Oh,
and recovering.
Oh jeez.
Oh man.
Been operating fine though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're still out here.
I still haven't been like severely injured since the
Must be
since
nice.
the first session. Well, since
I
the
took, like-
first operation.
The like confrontation with Anna was the first time I had taken damage the entire campaign, and I was like,
Wait, really?
"Whoa." Yeah,
I had to do
like,
damage.
substantial damage. I'm not kidding. So I was like, "Whoa, hold up."
It's like, wait a minute.
That,
I can
I don't have
die?
any health.
that's
Yeah.
crazy to me. That was the first time. We've gone in so many,
We've gone-
especially
yeah.
the number of things that you've done.
Yeah.
Exactly. And like, let me look at my health here really quick.
I'm like, of all the times we've gotten into pinches.
Well, you do.
I
have a lot
have-
of-
I have
you do a lot of
25.
luck points.
I have 25 hit points and 4 luck every session.
Wow.
So I haven't gotten hit yet. And then I got hit for like 15, and I was like,
I
hold
mean,
up.
keep in mind though, we've
Like,
been
wait a
pretty
minute.
lucky. Like even the first
Wow.
session where we attacked the renegades, like I think
Yeah.
me and Jack were the main people who got damaged, but even then, like I think Jack got the worst of it, and it still wasn't that
Oh
bad.
yeah, I definitely got the
Yeah.
worst of it, and that was before I respect before, like when Tom was like, you got one more shot, kid, to respect your attributes.
Telling you. To be fair, in the earlier sections, Voldeck was very ranged, so I understand how he didn't get damaged early on.
Yeah, true.
True.
Oh man.
Well, they
Wow,
can get
must
the
be
headshots
nice.
from all angles now.
It must be nice.
Yo, is that vacuum really loud, by the way?
I heard it once, but that
Not
was
too
about it.
loud,
Yeah.
thankfully.
I don't really hear it.
It's like, I don't hear it right now. I heard it once, and then it cut out.
Sweet. Just let me know. I don't think it'll last long. But yeah,
So,
let's get to it.
you guys make it to Midtown. It's about midday. The overcast clouds above you threaten to rain down at any given moment as you pull up to the otherwise nondescript warehouse on the GPS. You see it's a rather drab, large-looking structure, neighboring a garage and a smoke shop.
We gotta head to the smoke shop first.
Is it like a
Is that a like character moment?
like a multi-level like parking garage, or is it just like a?
It's more like a hangar. It has
Okay.
it has one large garage shutter closed, and then alleyways that reach around either side. The whole thing kind of just looks like dilapidated concrete and rebar.
Interesting.
Sorry, there's a parking garage and a smoke shop beside it? Is that what
No,
it is?
it is a garage. There is a smoke shop. Oh yeah, there is no. Like just a normal garage, like a Chevron.
Oh, okay.
Probably 5 minutes.
You're fine.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
We only got 5 minutes in and out.
It's all good.
Oh, man. All right. So the address is a large structure next to this garage. What type of building are we looking at?
It's this dilapidated warehouse
Okay.
Nice.
with
nice.
a large garage shutter.
Okay. Wait, are we going to the smoke shop? Nate wanted to go. Oh, 5 minutes. That would be
Oh. All right.
a mini break.
It's only got
Break.
5 minutes to save the world.
Yeah. I can type though. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Mini break? He's still here technically.
All right. Cool.
Like
Oh,
that.
Nice. It's nice.
Ah.
Like that, okay.
Like that.
Yeah. Nate's gonna be communicating to us just like Celtic from Durarara.
Oh, yeah.
That was a thing, huh?
Yeah.
I still need to finish Turara.
Nate, it looks like your
everybody
dad's shop
needs
because it
to
is.
What?
Now then. You all can feel the humidity at the air as Shift brings the car to a stop, leaving the four of you facing this quiet structure.
Awfully quiet in here.
Is there any sort of like security cameras like on the outside of this building at all?
You do see above the doorway, there is one old kind of looking security camera that is just hanging there.
Like, does it look like it's on?
Make me a perception check.
Does it look like it works?
$17.
17? From what you can tell, it doesn't look like it's currently on. It's also kind of pointed at the doorway just to look at people who are going through that front door.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And then the smoke shop with that 17 perception, the smoke shop on the left side has a neon sign.
Okay.
Nice. I like neon signs. Alright, so what's the plan then?
Yeah, how do we wanna go about this?
Yeah,
I can speak once more.
Oh, welcome back. It has not been 5 minutes. You've lied to us.
Was it longer or
I think it was shorter.
good? Alright, so I gotta agree with Deacon. I think we should go with diplomacy. However, I will cap some bitches.
Right.
Um,
I mean, if she attacks us before we have actionable intel,
Yeah,
we're
of
gonna have to
course.
take her down anyway.
Yeah.
is there? We should
Might
probably
just
check
bring
if
in
there's
a
a back way.
couple of deaths.
Yeah.
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 Why? Why couldn't we just walk in?
Why are we just waltzing in front of this security cam? They know we're here if we do that.
Well,
Fair.
I don't think the
If we're
security
going with,
camera
like,
is
a-
on, but
Oh yeah.
If we're
true,
going
he
with
did
like
that.
a hey, we're here to just talk, then like
True, why would we?
we
sneak
want to
in?
be known.
Yeah,
We shouldn't be sneaking around.
that
But we
is-
just got to be like ready for
Right.
some
Well-
shit.
well, the way I see it is, why don't we scout it out, maybe find a back way in, so if shit does hit the fan, we know different ways to get out, as well as then we
Right.
can see if anyone's even there. Because I mean, this just looks
True.
it
abandoned.
does look abandoned.
So
Did you say there was a security camera?
Yeah,
I mean,
and
it's off.
over the front door, but it doesn't look like it's on.
Okay.
but wouldn't it be just as easy to just like loop around and get out of the camera sight?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, come around the building, see if there's a back way, hide the car.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Probably a good idea.
Do we want to have you go and me go? Because we, I think, have better stealth. And at least see the door, and then we all go through the front.
Wait, who are you talking to there, Jack?
Shift.
I mean, I have a 0 in stealth.
Oh.
What?
I think I'm pretty
I-
sure. I'm pretty sure Lucian has some. Don't
I
you
have
some?
I have a 2. Yeah, I have a 2.
Okay, because I have
That's
like
more
a,
because I have 0 in stealth as well.
I have a 10 in,
What?
I have a 10 in
Serious?
dexterity. I don't know what if it's reflex or dexterity that's stealth, but
I thought it
how
was.
would it be dex?
I think it's reflex section.
Oh, okay.
Is it Dex?
Well, I have a 10 in that, so I at least have a 10 bonus to stealth in that way, but I don't have any points in stealth.
That's what I thought. I was like, I thought you were more stealthy.
I probably can attempt at it. Yeah.
You thought wrong.
Yeah, I'm better at like diffusing a situation after I've been caught than avoiding being caught in the first place. Actually, what attribute is linked with stealth?
I'm pretty sure it's dexterity.
I believe it's dexterity.
Okay, well then I should be
Oh.
somewhat fine.
Yeah, my dex.
Let me check. It's dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah, my dex is 3.
Yeah, I got a 7.
As long
And
as
then
it's
I got
not
the-
as long as it's not reflexed.
I have a 5 in stealth.
No
And then
wonder
a
I
7 in
always
Dex.
fail stealth missions. I have low stealth and low dexterity.
Okay.
Jesus. Oh, am I still damaged? Probably got
Probably.
20.
Well, you probably should have healed your body, whatever, after that night in the hotel.
Oh, true.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that retained you to full health or not.
Did that count? Maybe.
It should have. I don't think
Following
you got
day.
serious or anything.
I think you guys spent a day after you got out of there, so everybody should have healed at least once.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm back up to 25. Yay.
I don't have serious wounds anymore.
Hey.
Come on, damn it.
Wait, would that mean I don't have serious ones anymore?
Probably.
Oh,
Come on, damn it.
Oh my god, we're all.
We
Ha!
can fight now. Wait a minute.
Let's
I never got
go!
killed. Ready?
Let's see if you guys can get out if you're that way, though.
oh no.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Maybe we should still go for a little bit of stealth and not just throw ourselves into danger.
Yeah.
Do we want. I can just go. I have a good stealth stat. I'm confident in it.
I believe in you.
We
Go for it.
eventually need to invest in getting you a full body stealth suit.
I want it. Wait, are the suits ready? We should have checked that.
Oh, we should have.
Oh, I mean, I think you guys ordered that like, what was that like?
It was.
I mean, in canon like yesterday.
Oh
Yeah, you guys ordered it about
Oh,
2
yeah.
days ago, and they said it would take about a week.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah,
we
that's
asked the
still
same thing
everything.
last session. We were like, "Are our suits ready?" It's like, "Yeah, you ordered those yesterday, dude."
After this
About
intermission, I need to
5
go.
days.
I still need to order mine.
Uh,
Dude, you gotta. I'm pumped for
Bitch.
that. Anyway, here, I'll just let me just sneak around really quick. I'll see if it's a way that we can use to like get out, scope it out a little bit, and then I'll dip right back here. We can go through the front, be diplomatic, be open.
Sounds good.
Boom, bam. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
I need to ask, how much did you guys pay for those armored suits? I'm just curious.
I honestly forgot.
Wait, let me
You
check.
guys
Because
paid
I thought
just under 1,000, I think.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
just under
like
1,000?
we
We got a
like
deal.
went ham, and yeah, wasn't it like a deal?
Yeah,
to
we
get
bargained-
two?
We bargained-
You received a package deal, and also you haven't paid them yet because it's pay on pickup.
Right.
How much is it again?
I believe, from what I remember, you guys negotiated something like 1,500 for both of them together,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, so it was like 750 each.
and then one of them, I think the one for Voldek, also has an internal holster.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it was like almost 1,000 for mine, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I mean, you guys got a package
I-
deal, so
wait,
feel free to
didn't
split it
I-
up however you want.
Didn't I say? I think I remember saying like, hey, if you go in on this with me, I'll pay 1,000 and you just have to pay 500.
Yeah.
All right,
I think I remember saying that.
I think so.
Most important thing I remember is that you guys refused to buy Lacoste brand.
That was like
yeah,
what,
the like
100,000?
80K one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was wearing Lacoste? Come on.
Honestly, if it
You
could
can
have
always
been
take out a
Gucci.
loan.
Yeah. Can we take out loans?
You could always take out a loan.
Please don't.
Oh man.
Why would you ask? This is a campaign run by Tom. Of course you can take out loans.
What are your
Better believe that
financing
interest-
options?
What are the
That's
interest
very
rates
high, though.
on these
The
loans?
interest rates? It depends
Yeah.
on who you get.
Oh,
It's
true.
a terrible idea. This is a
Compound
terrible idea.
interest.
I'm interested
Keep in
because
mind
I dare a
that-
loan shark to come after me. I
Keep
dare
in
him.
mind that,
Interest.
like, last session we literally looked at papers and Tom explained that banks now actually threaten your life.
Oh yeah, true. Maybe we shouldn't take out any loans.
Alright, so how do we want to do this? I guess, do you want to go around back there?
Yeah, back door.
Or try to see if there's a back door there?
Yeah, let's see if there's a back door to infiltrate through.
Is there any,
Going
like...
through the back.
Yeah, is there... Yeah.
That's fucking good.
1 second, sorry.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to need
I-
whoever decides to go through the back to make
Yeah.
a stealth check.
all right.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
people-
I want to know if there is a back door first, and then
Yeah.
I'll decide if I'm gonna sneak in with everybody.
Well, I just want Voldek to go first.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I thought he was
Okay.
just checking. I didn't think we were going in the back door.
Walter, do you still have that katana?
Mm-hmm.
I have my katana on me.
Oh, you
Oh,
both.
you
have
did, yeah,
katanas.
you did get
Holy
one.
shit. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. All right. Nice.
And I have the throwing knives.
Alright, let's X slash the
Ah,
door.
I'm ready. Okay, is it a stealth? Yeah.
Yeah, are you rolling stealth? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Watches Voldek, even with all of his weapons, crouches down and kind of starts stealthily walking through the alleyway. Avoiding the security camera and staying close to the external wall of the building. Voldek, as you come around through the alleyway to the back lot of this building, you see a few things. You see a few barrel drums that have probably been used for campfires at some point. You see the smoked out, no tires chassis of an old truck propped up on some bricks. You do see the back entrance with a similar security camera pointed at the door.
Mm,
And you see, really shitty asphalt and potholes.
Okay. Got it. I'm gonna. I think I'll just report back then. Coming back, y'all.
Alright.
Do I have to roll a stealth check again, or can I just kind of like barrel
you can
roll
come
around?
back. You see Voldek come back a few minutes later.
What'd you
All right.
What'd you see?
So, so we've got a security camera just like the one up front, pointed at the door back there. But there is cover. There's like some drums and a car that if we come through the back door, we can like hop behind those.
Like, was
You
it
know,
a,
in like an explosion situation or like a shooting situation.
was it
Man,
like a working car?
you're predicting a lot of things that are going to happen.
I just
to-
always
got it
like to
all
be
planned.
prepared.
To be fair, he is right about the explosion thing. We are investigating a group of suicide bombers.
That's true.
Yeah. Thank you. But either way, if we go through the back or we go through the front, they're still gonna see us coming. So I say
Well,
front door.
Yeah, well, I mean, but the security camera at the front is not on. So,
Supposedly, it doesn't look
at least
like.
from what I saw, it doesn't look to be on.
Mhm. So we're just gonna waltz in. Are we gonna knock?
Why don't we do we split up two in the front, 3 in the back, or something like that, or whatever.
What?
Sorry, two and two, 2 and 2. I had a third party member.
So keep adding details to the mission.
Could I,
wish.
if we're gonna be, close quarters indoors, could I borrow one of your guys' katanas since I'm jack shit. I'm totally like shit with pistols
I am
and all
too.
kinds of guns.
You can take mine, Matt.
All right, cool.
I got
What's
you.
what's the damage for katanas?
Here, let me check real quick.
I think it's one.
It's 2d6.
Do they say?
You say perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
LMAO.
I'm sitting at 3 rat.
Just a guy in a suit with a katana.
Hey man, that's
Just
pretty sick.
chilling. Yeah.
So, do we want to go with like a 2 and 2, or do we just like want to go through the front? Who would we split? Like,
I'm
we
gonna
should
go.
probably
with
have
Blake.
like.
I trust him to protect me the most.
So,
Well, so do we want to do me and Jack go through the back, and then you and you and Camerahead go through the front?
Yeah, bro. The dynamic duos.
hell yeah.
Sounds fun.
Only because I'm really shitty with my gun, and I trust Voldek's marksmanship.
Yeah. And then you
My
can do
night-
the talking though because I'm ass.
I am too, surprisingly.
I'm sitting at 2 cool,
Despite my
which might
stats,
be a good thing, but it's not a good thing.
too cool for school. Oh hell yeah.
Two
Alright.
belts.
2 belts don't matter, bro. 2 holsters. What do you mean? That's his OBs.
All right,
Alright,
let's
so,
do
so
it.
who's going to the front door and who's going around to the back?
Me and Camerahead are going to the front.
And me and
I'll
Jack
go
are
to the
going to
back
the
with
back.
We're just busting in.
Alright, can I just get a stealth check from everybody, please?
Yes, sir.
Voldek, you don't have to do another one.
No?
Unless you want to.
No, I should stick
Better
with
of
the
the 2.
20. Pretty good.
Uh,
I don't want to get greedy.
oh, stealth. Where's stealth? I'm all upstairs.
Oh, no.
God. Well, at least the unstealthiness is going through the front door.
Yeah.
We're basically.
Am I just gonna be like?
Voldek, as Lucian follows you around to the back, you know, motion for him to be quiet before you hear a loud clattering as it seems Lucian has accidentally kicked over a pile of aluminum cans.
Hold on, I think isn't it me and Shift going to the back door?
Yeah.
Okay, as you walk up to the front door, there's the pile of aluminum cans on the balcony that Lucian kicks
I
over.
absolutely smash.
I just sigh in disbelief. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna be the ones that they notice. Hopefully, we'll be okay.
Now, both teams of you, as you go around to the front and to the back, respectively, see the same similar sight. A shuttered door, a dust-covered security camera, and a heavy chained padlock holding the door shut.
You know what? We're not gonna be able to sneak around in here.
Well,
Why don't you just knock?
Voldic, I gave you that laser cutter. Or whatever that thing was that we bought last session.
You did.
True.
What was that?
The Totally Spies lipstick laser.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's not what it was, but same function.
That's what I'm gonna put in my note.
Are there padlocks on both the front and back doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
For us, I might just be able to shoot it with my pistol.
Wait, we're not just ringing the doorbell?
yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to just knock?
I mean, yeah, you guys can try.
Yeah, we're not
the
being
knocking
sneaky.
approach.
Yeah.
You, like we'll play this kind of quietly, but Shift, do you want to try like picking this padlock? Or should we try unlocking it while they go in through the front, ringing the
thing?
the bell?
Yeah. Hey, Shift.
Yeah, sorry.
So they're gonna try going through the front, just like ringing the bell,
Like normal
knocking,
people.
whatever. You know, try to play it cool, or as cool as they can. But maybe we should try cracking open this padlock, sneaking in through the rear.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have like lock picks or anything. I was just gonna shoot it.
Uh,
Telling me.
I.
Slice it open. Yeah.
You have a silencer on your gun, don't you?
Alright, before we go knocking on the door or anything, what exactly are we trying to discuss with these people? What information are we trying to get?
Well, we're investigating here to see if there's anything from the terrorist organization.
Yeah, but maybe don't say
Oh,
that
but
because then they
yeah,
might
no,
go
no.
look.
I know, but we're looking for
Just feel
evidence
like-
on provenance. But I mean, the way this place looks, I don't think anyone's here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good point.
that is true.
But we're on the same page. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna
Volbeck
knock on the door.
is gonna just walk up to the front door and give it a good, powerful 3 knock. Boom, boom, boom.
Go ahead and you go, knock on the door pretty loudly with your metal on metal contact there.
Nice.
And as the knocks kind of ring out against the darkened sky, nobody answers the door.
Interesting.
Not that you're sure they could with the way the lock's set up.
Oh,
Well,
that makes sense.
Alright.
That makes sense. It is a
it
pass.
seems like a
Through locked
situation where
doors
we
we
can
go.
just bucket adjustment and let's use the laser on it, because
Okay.
if nobody's
I'm gonna
home.
And I'm gonna shoot
Yeah.
the padlock on our end.
Like an RPG, we just walk in like we own the place.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, sparks flying.
I just saw the
and-
images.
With a
Sorry.
coordinated effort of shattering metal and loud clattering, the padlocks and chains come off the doors with your use of brute force. Yeah. You see the doors having a little bit rust to them. Now are free of the heavy bindings.
Alright.
Alrighty, sounds nice.
So are we going in? Like,
Yep.
I guess so.
let's walk in. Let's do it.
Alright,
So
prepare.
Volbeck just opens the door
Oh
and
god.
like peeps his head around, and I'm gonna throw a perception
Okay.
check out.
Are you guys going in the back as well?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's carefully kind of reach in.
Okay. I'm not opening the door.
So, Shift. Do you want to take point?
Yeah, I'll
Actually, no. You're hurt. You're hurt. I'll take point.
No. We're not. I'm not hurt anymore.
No, we're not. We don't have serious ones anymore.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Everybody's
Yeah,
tip-
we're all ready to fucking go. That's what I'm
everybody's
saying.
tip top shape. We don't have to
We
be
can
as
be
careful.
bold. Bold and brash.
I say we still be careful though.
Okay.
Nah. No, just kidding.
Nah. I'm trying to die tonight.
I'm taking damage now, so now I'm invincible.
You guys both walk in, simultaneously peeking in your head. Go ahead and make me that perception check there, Voldek.
Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting used to doing it on my computer.
I'm sorry. When I was looking up those pictures of guys in suits with katanas, I saw this photo, and I just thought of Lucian with his katana.
Is that a serrated katana?
I think
I think.
maybe it might just be the light coming off of like
Oh my God.
the
Oh
design
yeah,
on it.
it's just the light.
Yes, the lady.
Wow.
Alright, now I gotta canonically hold my katana like that. Exact pose.
with
Gotta
your
do it.
leg up, like you're about
Yeah.
to do like a roadrunner like charge. Oh.
How
God,
does
I
that
fucking
show up
love
when
this
you have
company.
suits katana? The man's wearing nothing.
The first one got me though. You know the guy in that picture is wearing a fedora though.
No, don't say that. You're ruining it. You're gonna ruin it.
Oh boy! All right, Shift, you take a point. I'll follow behind with my sick katana.
I'll have
As you
my
go ahead
shotgun out.
and you peek in, making a 20 perception check. You see inside of the dark room a crack of light coming from the back side of it as you see
I didn't see anything.
Jack poke his head in.
Oh,
So we just see each other.
this is a
Oh wait, can I
Big
make it a
open
point
room.
that I turn my eye on now, my camera?
Oh, for Twitch?
Yeah. Well, not specifically for Twitch. I just want to keep tabs of everything that's going in here.
Oh,
Kinda
sure.
Footage.
So you start recording but not streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you Voldek, as you look around, making contact with Jack Deacon, you see a pretty decent variety of things. The lights are off, and this entire place is kind of drenched in a cloak of darkness. But even then, you can still make out the rough shapes of various items. You see, kind of near the entrance, near that garage door opening, a small truck. Looks like maybe a Tacoma or something, but a relatively small truck. You see several aisles of metal shelves, all of them covered in what look to be various footlockers and boxes. You see, kind of near the middle against the wall, there's what looks to be a desk with several monitors on it. You see there's a chair, and you see that there's somebody sitting in it face down.
Oh. Just gonna tack that on there, huh?
oh shit.
Wait, what was the last word?
There's a
There's a
guy
guy-
sitting there face down.
Oh, he's just chilling.
He is
He's
sleeping.
either asleep or he's dead.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Is there like a light switch on the back end that I can find?
I thought you
You
were
turn on the
talking-
light
always-
switch and the whole place lights up.
Yeah, I was like, I
We
thought you were
always
being
forget
stealthy.
that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, hold on.
But we always forget that there's light switches. We're like looking around
Well, I
in the
mean,
dark.
who knows? We should like. I'd be worried about this guy having a weapon on him.
Nah, there's 4 of us.
I
Wait,
know.
but it's better that we have the lights on so we can see everything around him, so we can clearly
Yeah.
shoot him if he does.
That's true. Yeah, and I can like restrain him if need be.
Yeah, it's like, what if he has good information? We don't want to just clap him.
The
He
lights
doesn't
take
need a
solid
leg,
2
though.
seconds before eventually they start to liquor on with a little bit of resentment. With the new added light, you also see a variety of what looks to be wooden crates over in the corner near the metal shelves. And you also see a very large corkboard on the wall above the monitors, covered in what looks to be different diagrams and papers.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of go over and investigate the guy with his head down on the desk.
Well,
Okay.
Look at the corkboard.
I'm gonna ready an action.
What action are you readying there, Nate?
Just shooting the guy.
Well, hold
And
on,
what are
because
the
hold
All it
on,
takes
'cause I
is
can
me,
restrain
like-
him. We can
I know.
interrogate him.
I know, but it'd be good to have an interrogation with a weapon.
That's true.
Ready.
What conditions are you shooting him under?
He pulls his weapon.
I'm not like pulling my weapon, but I'm just readying the gun hand. It might be like clicking on,
like the Western.
or like,
Your hand's hovering near the gun.
yeah.
It's not that hard to notice, Jack, as you walk over. Unfortunately, whatever information you would get out of this man is going to be a little bit more difficult, as it looks like half of his head is missing, but it's quickly found spread across his keyboard.
Someone got here before us.
Do you know where?
So he got fucked. All right.
Is the blood fresh?
Yeah, how old is
Is this like recent, or did it happen like right now?
It's not fresh. The tingent, potent tang of rot finds its way into your nose as the whole body is almost a bloated purple.
What,
Okay, I'm gonna
what
reach
was
down and see if he has like an ID or something on him.
I'm gonna look at the computer. I want to see what he was working on. If he was like editing a document, there might be a timestamp to suggest when he was killed.
One at a time. Shift, you said you were looking at the cork board.
Yeah.
Earlier, and you see several things are pinned up on the supple cork. You see, very similarly to what you found before, a blueprint of the Lifeco Convention Center with several different markings and arrows drawn on it. You see a large map that's been spread out detailing the subway network of Seattle, Washington. And then you also see another, what looks to be survey map, detailing the uptown area where the town hall is located.
Okay. And for the blueprint with the Lifeco building, or whatever, the conference center, what were the arrows pointing at necessarily?
You see the arrows are basically pointing at all the different entrances and exits, as well as several of the larger meeting halls have been circled.
Alright.
Deck, what were you looking at?
He said he's got to go pee.
Oh. Jack, what were you looking at?
I was looking at the monitor. I wanted to see maybe like what he was working on, because maybe there was the timestamp to suggest, if he was working on a document, there might have been like a timestamp of which would tell us when he was killed.
Okay. Well, the computer is currently off,
Alright.
but as you get closer to look at it, you see it is a relatively modest tower PC with two monitors, and you can see there's also set up through several cables a small flip phone, even though it's 2078, jacked into the computer along with like a headset on a stand, not unlike what a telemarketer would use.
Interesting. Okay.
And you can see, yeah, he's face down on the keyboard. And the whole thing is just covered in rotten brown blood.
You guys want to try diving into the computer, or should I just take the drives and we can search it later?
I say grab the drive, but also we should like search this man's. Or did that already
grab
happen?
the drive.
no,
Voldeck can go
he
hacking
went
mode
to
back
go-
at the base.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
If I have a hacking sequence this session, can we put on the like Code Lyoko hacking sequence?
sure.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you still need to search the guy's body.
Okay, cool. So
You're on your
we'll
hands.
just, like, on his hand and knees. I'm like within sniffing distance,
God.
but I'm gonna pull up my shirt and put it over my nose because this probably smells
okay.
terrible.
Okay.
Uh,
My shirt off.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna just
I,
like give him a
I
quick
didn't know
look
what the hell was
down.
going on.
Get him a quick look down, but like I don't know if there's any like obvious bulge or like ID or wallet or something. I'll snag it.
Yeah, go
like,
ahead
weapon.
and make me a. I'll have you just make me another quick perception check because investigation's not a skill.
Okay. Damn.
You
Yeah.
can see the man himself is dressed in just a white button-up and slacks.
Okay.
He had a bullet wound going from the side of his head out the other side and across the keyboard.
Ow.
Wait, we need to find the bullet. You know, do like the whole like Batman thing.
On his person, you do find a wallet and a set of keys. And you also see on the ground, underneath him, there is just a pistol.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna grab like his wallet and those keys, just in case. You know, we're snooping around, find another locked door. So, and Voldek like grabs his wallet and the keys out of his pocket and starts flipping through the wallet. Is there an ID? Is there money?
You flip through the wallet looking for money. Yeah, there's like $43 in it, 43 euro.
Snagging the money real quick,
Um,
but then also looking for an ID.
Hey, Voldeck, do you mind if I have those keys?
Yeah, go here. I know, just toss them over to shift.
Increasing your car collection, are you?
Maybe.
You know.
no specific ID. You find what looks to be a debit card and a business card.
Okay.
You see the business card is very, I don't want to say aged, but it's an older design philosophy of white and green, and it reads Salazar Media Group.
Salazar Media Group.
This was on
Okay.
like a business card.
He's a media man. Like a reporter?
Now, are these business cards like just like business, or do they have like a name and then the company?
You can see it just has the name and then a phone number.
Okay. And what's the phone number?
907 590. No. You,
We don't really, we don't really
You can-
need
you can
the
see it's a
actual-
number
I
with
want a
ST.
real number.
you can see a number with the Seattle area code on it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. We were
We
about
should
to
start
call
checking
Pop.
some of these aisles or these wooden crates.
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna
leave the gun
go.
there.
I'm gonna go investigate that we said it was a truck.
Jack, as you go ahead and you start going through the aisles that make up the majority of this warehouse, you can see a lot of them are just these low-line shelves with what look to be pretty heavy-duty foot lockers, and you can see there's quite a lot of them. And then further in the back, there's also what looks to be a pallet of wooden crates.
Is there any writing on the wooden crates?
Caution.
Caution.
Handle with care. This side up.
I'm gonna open up the crate.
All right. Go ahead and make me a brawn check. Is that a thing you can do? Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Athletics, okay.
18.
Hey,
Ooh.
keep that up. You can use the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and I guess using your sword, or using a nearby crowbar, you're able to pry open one of the crates, and you can see the heavy wooden lid falls off and clatters to the floor with a thud. You can see the inside of the crate is packed pretty densely with straw, and you see basically nestled inside pretty hefty bricks of what look very similar to the C9 that you guys have found before.
Oh shit. Something tells me these guys may have been the bomb makers.
How much was that in there? Like there was like stacks of it?
Looks like stacks of C9 explosive. How exactly how many, Tom?
These are 4x4 crates. 4x4x4 crates. And the one crate you just opened up yourself, if you had to guess, you can see the top layer already has like 6 bricks on it. You're not sure how many layers it has, but you would guess each crate probably is holding something like 32 bricks, and there's quite a number of crates.
We've got a lot of evidence here.
Interesting.
Now,
So-
Shift, you are going to go check out the truck?
Yep.
Yeah, you go over to it. It's not in the best condition, but it certainly looks like it's not in disrepair. You can see just pretty nondescript flatbed Toyota Tacoma. It's a 4-seater.
I'm just gonna do like a quick investigation check kind of around the truck underneath to see if there's
Okay.
anything rigged to it, maybe.
Go for it.
Oh wait, there's
So
no
my
there's no
question is-
investigation, so I guess it would be
That will also be perception.
Yeah.
Who killed this guy? If he's one of the bomb makers. Like, somebody raided this place before us? Why are there locks on the door?
Perception of 9.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
It looks like a very nice truck, you know? I mean, license plates, tires, doors. I mean, it's all there. It's one whole truck.
Alright.
You don't see any bombs attached to it.
Is the door unlocked?
The door is locked.
Is it like a key insert key, like, or is there like a fob to unlock it?
It's an insert key. This is a very old truck.
All right, I'll open up the truck with the key then.
Yeah, you used one of the keys. There's quite a different number of keys on this keyring, but it looks like one of them is a truck key. So with minimal effort, you're able to just get into it, open it up. It smells like aged pine from the air freshener.
Nice.
I'm gonna start looking through the truck, like the little cabinet on the passenger side, and see if I can find
The
anything.
glove box.
Yeah, the glove box. Here, that's the word I was looking for.
A little compartment.
The little compartment. You open up the glove box. You find a few things inside. You find the insurance for the vehicle, the title for the vehicle, a pistol, and a small jar of white pills.
Are the pills like unmarked, or are they in like a prescription?
They're in a prescription bottle, but it's been scrubbed clean, and it's unmarked.
And the pistol, is it just like, what type of pistol is it?
Yeah, it's just a run-of-the-mill Oceanic pistol.
Okay.
Is the pistol under the desk, is that also Oceanic?
No, it's an Aeromech.
Okay. I was trying to see if maybe they, this group was using, uniform gear, because maybe then we could track them based on the types of weapons they were using. but looks like that won't be necessary.
That would have been helpful.
Lucian, are you doing anything?
Not currently. I can't think of anything.
Okay.
To do.
Oh,
Well,
I'll
like-
check
Awesome.
some of these foot lockers. I want to kind of see what's inside these.
Okay. Before that, Voldeck, did you say you were doing something or no? You'd asked a question.
I mean, I'm just curious, like, who would come in and kill these people? Like, was it the Renegades? Was it some rando? Was it like...
Renegades don't usually kill
Did he kill
people.
himself?
If it was the Renegades, I guarantee they would have confiscated all this tech.
Yeah.
This had to have been
Yeah.
someone else who either betrayed them or they were trying to remove loose ends.
I
But
don't
even
think
then,
so.
it's odd that they wouldn't have destroyed the equipment they had here.
As
But-
you go ahead and you start opening foot lockers, you find a lot of clothes inside. You find what looks to be various outfits for different situations. You see one that you open up contains multiple three-piece suits. You open up another one and it holds security vests. You open up a third one, and inside you find a variety of what look to be tailor-made vests with very large pockets on the front and around the midriff that looks like it's supposed to be worn underneath other clothes.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the bomb maker hideout.
Mhm.
Well, I think we know what we can use as a bargaining chip for the Renegades. This entire place here.
But, like, what do we bargain with them? Like, oh, we found...
Found a shit ton of found a hideout full of a ton of fucking C9 explosives. And that corkboard, I'm betting if there's these maps with the subway network and the town hall, these could be the upcoming targets or other potential targets.
Yeah.
But, like, do you think this is just one of many hideouts that they have? Or do you think this
Could
is,
be.
like, quote, the only one? Why is there only one dude in one truck? It looks like...
No guards.
Yeah.
From the warehouse, does it look like there was any other like cars parked here and there's like tire marks going out?
Perception check.
Do y'all think that the smoke shop was a part of the thing?
14.
The warehouse, from what you can see, I mean, it's pretty banged up. There's no obvious tracks of any other vehicles having come through here.
Because what I was
At least not in a rush.
Because what I was thinking is maybe they tied up some loose ends, moved the most important of their goods elsewhere, and just ditched this place. But I highly doubt this is their only warehouse.
Yeah, it really wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And again, like, there's only one dude. It just seems like fishy.
Yeah. One dude and he's dead.
Yeah. But why wouldn't they take all their shit with them?
Well, one thing we have to keep in mind, we can use this as a bargaining chip for the Renegades, but we also should bring back substantial proof back to Griffin for the government asset.
That's what I'm hoping is going to be on these drives. I think we should
Alright.
probably dive these as soon as we get back back to the office.
I think,
I-
if you could take some pictures of that corkboard camera head,
Oh, definitely.
and the
Yeah,
C9 explosives in here, the dead
We
guy.
should definitely take
Probably
photos.
the dead guy.
Do we
The
want
dead
to?
guy, yeah.
Do we want to take a crate back to the base?
That
Or-
seems like a bad idea. I feel
Okay,
like it's better.
yeah.
If we're trying to go for the diplomacy option with the Renegades, we shouldn't take too much of the stuff that's
Can
here.
we take the car?
I mean, we're already taking the. I'm already taking the drive on the computer, and that at least we can pretend was done by the people who were here before us.
Mhm.
You know, we don't have to put all of our cards on the table.
Right. And we never got like a real ID on this guy either, right? Should I
Yeah.
take a picture of his business card too?
Yeah.
Well, we might as well take it.
Yeah.
Are we-
What's
yeah,
left of
are
his
we
What's
taking-
left of his face? We can try to run that through, the ringer, see what comes up.
Would anyone have opposition to the confiscating of the vehicle?
Listen, take the car if you want it.
Yeah, if you want the car, that's another. Once again, that's another thing that would be. It would be plausible for that to have been taken by the people who
Yeah.
us. So
Though, Voldic, do you mind just checking if this thing isn't rigged? I didn't see anything, but you have better eyes than me.
yeah,
All right, let me take a quick look at it.
Take a little look-see.
I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Alright.
All right.
There's no, if they
22.
find-
You look at this pretty shitty small truck.
Why do you want it?
I mean, you can
It's a beater
see
truck.
it's all put together. There's nothing illegal about it. So I mean, yeah. It looks like the lights aren't damaged, the windows aren't cracked, the license plates aren't missing or anything. It looks pretty solid to you.
Alright.
I mean, it's definitely not rigged, but like, why do you want this truck? You have like a 6 sports car. Is it for the novelty? Like,
It's the next beater.
is it like the beater truck for us to travel in when you just want to drive?
Well, I would just like it. I have my
Hey,
I
no
have
judgment.
I like having projects.
All right. Well, you got the keys. Fucking go for it, I guess.
Well, are we leaving at the moment? Like, are we hopping out?
I mean, I got all the pictures. Well, let me get all the pictures. Let me finish getting these. Click.
One thing we could do. Also, one other thing, Tom. Do I see any controls for like the gate out front?
You see, like the chain system
Oh, okay. So it's
is
a
in
chain.
place.
Okay. One thing I'm thinking is just a kind of. Well, I don't know. Do we want to make it look locked up to the Renegades, or do we want to leave the destruction we caused to like the locks on the door?
I mean, y'all like we kind of just busted both of them, didn't we?
Yeah, I know, but we could, I don't know, maybe go and get something and lock it back up, because the people who did this made a decision to lock it up after they left.
That's true, and they. Well, I'm guessing that they went out through like one of the garage doors. So
Mhm.
it seems like it would make sense that they were keeping this place pretty locked up tight. Though,
But
if
they
we're
went out-
already planning on telling the Renegades like, "Hey, there's a bunch of contraband here," then it would logically stand that like we had opened the doors anyway.
That is true. We're eventually gonna tell them that we came here. I
Yeah,
guess we don't have to lock back up. Unless we're just being nice.
fair.
Yeah, but
Let's not be nice.
whatever.
It'll be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Nicer
At least we
than
won't take all their stuff.
yeah. Nicer than I normally would be to someone who put me in a chokehold. But anyway, let's. Do we anything else we want to sleuth around here?
I got all my pictures.
Was there anything else in the warehouse that we didn't look at, Tom?
Let's see. I looked because here's the list: truck, aisles of footlockers and boxes, desk with several monitors, guide desk with head down, wooden crates, and corkboard.
I mean, if you're asking me,
Yeah, just anything
you
like
guys
that. We
haven't
didn't.
messed around with the only thing that you guys haven't touched yet that I've listed off have been the telemarketer setup and the computer.
Yeah, but we took the drives from the computer.
Yeah. So that'll be
Gotcha.
the telemarketer setup, though. That interests me.
Should we just take the whole computer and the telemarketer setup?
But it's got blood on it.
I'm joking, bro.
So yeah, what is it? Yeah, describe this telemarketer setup to me again.
Sure. So basically, you have a landline phone, or in this case, a cell phone, that has been hooked into the computer in such a method that you can use the phone through the computer to make calls and send information, like a telemarketer.
I'm betting that setup was so that they could set off the bombs remotely. Maybe.
That's not a bad.
That's a solid theory, yeah.
But then again, the guy that we saw in the first session, he had the note. He had the note. That's what he was holding on. I don't think I remember him having a switch that he pressed.
No, he did, because I'm pretty sure he had like that wireless thing. Because I remember I specifically asked Tom, "Is it wired to his suit so I could shoot it?" But I think it was like, no, he had like a wireless like detonation device.
Okay. Still, some of we've only encountered one of the bombs and actually had visual confirmation of how it detonated. So
yeah, because the other two
very well could have been phone bombs.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I think again.
I guess we'll keep it in mind.
We just take kind of pictures of everything around here as evidence.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of leave the rest for the renegades to look at, but also try to put it on our favor with them at least. What exactly, again, was your plan with them? We're gonna let them know about this place, but what are we getting in exchange? Just kind of getting Lockjaw off our ass?
I mean, mainly it's getting Lockjaw off of our ass, and maybe, especially if we're talking to Ramshackle instead of like Lockjaw. We might be able to
I'd rather not talk
get on. We'd maybe be able to get on better terms with them. I mean, if at some point we're eventually it's going to come down to us fighting against Providence, I'd prefer for it to not be a three-way gunfight between us, the Renegades, and Providence. I'd prefer it if we were on somewhat good terms. This might as part. Like, sorry for fucking your shit up, and second part, hey, get your boss off of our ass. I feel like it works out in our favor. So if we want to just send a message, I wish I had a burner phone.
Well,
actually, did the guy who got shot? Did he have a cell phone on him?
Besides the telemarketer,
though it might be better if we are in a way personal with them, so we might get have a better relationship with them instead of being because they already know who we are to an extent.
Yeah.
Do they know me? Because I wasn't there with the.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you weren't there.
True. Yeah, you weren't there.
But still.
I'm sure if they know y'all, they might be keeping tabs on us this whole time anyway, so they might know of me.
That's very true.
Alright, well, I feel like we've got all the information we need from here, so let's dip, let's contact them. Back at base? Question mark?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We should probably contact them from a... Unless we're going to use a VPN or something. I don't want them to track our base.
Yeah.
Well, we also got to infiltrate these CD drives, so...
Yeah.
Right, true.
So,
Sure.
what should we do first? You guys want to contact them? It would just, leave a... Actually, we got hackers. We could, leave a message for them on one of their... Just, leave just an anonymous message or a tip. Well, maybe not anonymous. Just leave a tip, hey, go to this address, and then head back to base, dive the drive, and get drinks.
Well,
Sounds like a plan. Are we going to see Daisy Duke?
Honestly,
that could be fun.
that could be the drinks later.
yeah.
Hold that. As you guys sit around talking about getting drinks at Daisy Duke, with the highest perception in the group, you do hear the sound of screeching tires as it sounds like somebody pulls up outside up front.
Oh shit.
Turn
Guess
off
we're
the
going
fucking
up
lights.
the back, boys. Oh, wait, isn't our car there, though?
Yep.
Okay.
Just turn
I
off the
still have
lights.
the action ready.
Yeah, we can. Well, I mean, you the action aimed at the death.
I was like, I don't think you have
You
the action ready for those guys.
for just anything. But
Oh, yeah.
we could go out the back and then loop back around.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Sounds
So-
of muffled boots and muffled voices.
Alright, at the back, let's go.
At the back. Fuck it.
Voldek like pushes the door open, kind of like, I'm not like slamming it open, like kicking, but it's wide enough for everybody to get through.
Damn it, the car.
Just like, come on, let's fucking go.
You guys get out into the back parking lot, and there's either alleyway. You're in the back alleyway. You hear the sounds of voices on the other side of the building.
Okay.
Is everybody through?
Yeah,
everybody come with?
I got outside into the back.
Yeah,
Oh, what are you
Cool.
gonna
I hope so.
do? All right.
Alright.
I immediately had like, oh man, I have ideas.
So, let's I guess just like loop around to the front. Let's get an eye on like who the fuck is here, and maybe they're friendly.
So we're at the back. So is the only way to go through those two alleyways to the front, or could we like kind of take the long way around and avoid confrontation? Or maybe get a couple of like maybe like a building or two over down the way, and then we can kind of like get an eye from further down the road.
This lot is bracketed on either side by the other buildings, so the only ways to get out of it are the two alleyways and the door you came in from. But if somebody was willing to spend some luck for it, the smoke shop could always have a back way entrance.
Okay.
One thing I want to say is, as I was leaving, I shut the lights off.
Yeah, I got that. You go in and you click those off.
Okay.
Good check.
Wait, so is there like a lock on the smoke shop?
We don't know.
Is that
yet.
what-
I mean, is there a door to the smoke shop? I don't know. Maybe somebody would have to be pretty lucky to find that.
And by the way, as we just shut the door quietly, so that way, if they look in and see, they won't see just like a back door, because that just might mean it'll just be like, "Ah, go to the back," or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, because the light would be peeping through.
Yeah.
I guess I could spend some luck. So,
What are you spending?
I was gonna say,
Oh, actually, hold on.
Do
Wait,
I-
camera.
do I
send
throw?
Send your drone to the front of the building.
oh yeah, good point.
Oh, big facts. All right, I'll do that. Do I have to roll anything for that?
No, you guys just hang out in the back lot as you send your drone up into the sky.
Oh, but let's take cover behind that car
Yeah, we'll get them.
in case they come to the back.
Everybody make me
Sure.
stealth checks.
Because you did. What if they weren't even gonna come back here? Now I gotta roll stealth.
You know that they aren't coming back there.
hey,
Oop.
hey,
Look at that.
We out here.
look at him go, redemption.
Hey.
Good stuff.
Dog says, hell yeah.
You guys go ahead and hunker down behind the burned out shell of an old car, sending the drone up as quietly as possible with the small rotating blades over the top of the warehouse and around. Lucian, what you see is a van, rather brightly colored in teal and purple. Looks hideous, but you see standing around side the front of the building a number of what look to be pretty decently armored and heavily armed men. One of them giving orders and pointing here and there, holding a shotgun. You can't quite make out what they're making without getting closer, but it looks like there's some people hanging around outside the van. Well, a few look at the front entrance, and the man with the shotgun starts sending people down each alleyway.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
boys.
they're full on raiding this place.
We got trouble coming from both sides. What do we want to do?
Alright. You know what we could do? I mean,
Do we
feel
want
like
to
we
go
should
with the smoke shop? But I mean,
I don't know if we have enough time.
the problem is, we still have to go out front to our car where the van is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could
But
wait.
we might be able to do it stealthily and just skirt the fuck out of here.
But not. But I mean, if they're coming down both the alleys, then we're kind of like we'd have to wait. Like one option is we could wait until they're until like they breach through the back door and then make a run for the car.
But I
they
mean, if
might
they're
also-
coming down both alleys, then they're gonna get to us before the back door. Right?
I know, but we're behind the car right now. We're like hiding.
Oh yeah, true,
We're
true,
like
true.
in between the back door and the car. Then there's that space for them to kind of be like, all right, let's breach through this back door, and then see what's what. Do any of you guys have like flash grenades?
I do not think so.
Shit.
Wait.
You have 2, Jack. You bought some for the mission.
Oh, it's true. I do.
Didn't you guys have flash grenades? Ignore me.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
could
it's flash grenades.
Here's the thing. I'll give it to someone with good marksmanship because that requires throwing. I don't trust myself with that shit. One of you can throw the
Sounds like
flash
bullshit.
grenade into the
I got
back,
you.
in through the back door after they've like breached, and then we go through the alley and just make a run for the car.
It sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, but that's all in contingent.
Give me that
upon-
grenade.
Yeah, here it is. That's contingent upon them getting inside through the back door. So let's
That's
see.
also relying on the fact like they don't see us behind this car.
And also reliant on them not on them not having someone stationed outside. Well, this honestly, it's a waiting game to see what happens.
Yeah, we just gotta hope they all move at
Yeah.
the same time.
True. All right, let's just wait for them.
But do these guys look like renegades?
They look like heavily armored people.
People
do
that
they
we
look
don't
like?
want to just walk up to.
Yeah.
Even if they're just strangers, they look very dangerous.
Right.
Also, what does a renegade look like?
Ah, ah.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we
You guys
definitely. Yeah.
You guys stay continued crouched as men come around through both alleyways, kind of securing the small perimeter and just glancing from where they're at through the back lot, looking empty. They turn their attention towards the back door. There's a few seconds, and then the 4 of them head inside.
Okay.
The door shutting behind them.
Oh. Okay. Well, then in that case, we can let's. Oh, shit,
On that
okay.
on that drone.
Let's dip to the
Are-
smoke shop. We can do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, on the drone, there's 2 guys still outside. Yeah. Like in the van.
Some
or by-
shotgun man.
Yeah.
And-
Walter, go ahead and make me a perception check with the drone.
Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't answer that yet.
Oh God.
I mean, not bad though.
Yeah.
Decent.
Failure. Having looked away from the screen for a second and then trying to look back at it, you see the people, the just the grunts that were standing outside and the man with the shotgun are no longer there. But as well as you do see, kind of sitting on one side of the van, you can't make him out based on where you're at, but you see rising from the other side of the van the smoke of a cigarette.
Okay, so there's someone in the van.
Hmm.
Okay.
How do we want to do
I
this?
say we have decent stealth rolls right now. Let's sneak on over to the smoke shop.
Yeah, and I have an idea. What if so? I think we should go through the alley that is behind that will have us exiting out from the rear, like behind the truck, like behind the van that just showed up. And
Mhm.
then, because you
So we're
might
gonna
look in the
sneak
rear
around.
view windows, I think we should have Camerahead's drone kind of lower to maybe like distract the guy in the driver's seat, like it kind of as a diversion for us while we get in the car and get the hell out of there.
Sounds good.
Sound good, everyone?
Yep.
That's
All right.
Really quickly so you guys know what you're getting into.
Okay.
He immediately shoots my drone.
So this square is the warehouse.
Okay.
Doesn't look very good, but Here's where you guys are. Here's your car. Here's the van. Here's the smoke shop.
Wait, where are we?
You guys are right here.
Okay.
God, why did we park so close?
You guys are the dead dolphin.
Oh my god, we did park really close.
I mean, I would have assumed we would have parked across the street, like in every single movie where someone enters the building.
I mean, it was described as you guys pull up and then you.
We just kind of got
anywhere
out
else.
the car. All right, we just got out the car. Yeah.
All right, next time we specify across the street, like in every movie where a guy like walks across the street to the building.
I think this is the worst we've done with parking. We usually kind of park in good locations.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. So yeah, if the guy is in like, and the guy in the driver, like I'm guessing passenger seat, maybe, is like smoking here. So yeah.
Well, we could just like try and sneak off to the left. Because wait, no, that's their van.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
That's their van right there.
Well, I mean,
side by side.
it actually, this might not be too bad. I mean, think about it.
We could just make a run for it and have a chase.
Yeah, actually, oh shit. Yeah, is there?
I've got nitro in my car.
I was like, we have a sports car.
That's true. Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's what I think. If we go through, if we go like here and then go up, if we just like make a dash from this corner, like crouched over to here, there's a chance he might not see us. And so we can pile into the car real quick.
Flashbang real quick.
Oh, flashbang, pile into the car, and then get the hell out of there. Nitro boost, like they won't know what hit them.
Well, how effective would the flashbang be in the man in the car?
It would just be like one effective on that one guy. Yeah. So that's why I was also saying maybe we have Walter's drone kind of lower down around here to distract the guy in the truck.
We don't want to lose the drone though.
But I mean, it's a Twitch drone. Won't they send?
Yeah, like it'll just get replaced.
It'll just get replaced.
Most likely.
I don't know if it'll cost you, but who knows? I mean, listen, chat's losing their minds right now. They're all going fucking like pog in the chat. All right, like this is great.
Yeah, I'm not streaming though.
Yeah, he's not streaming.
Oh, right, never mind.
They're like, damn, this shit's poggers.
Dude, you should turn the stream on just for the chase.
What's Gucci, my guy?
Is that still like part of our like Twitch stream thing?
Yeah.
Like, was a Gucci my guy?
Oh,
I just kind of remembered that it happened. Oh, I just hit my leg. That hurt.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
So as a group, we just are gonna dip around to the left?
Yeah,
I think so.
Alright, let's hit it.
I'm gonna get some...
So, Voldek kind of like crouches down, takes the lead out, flashbang in hand, and is gonna travel over to this left corner. Probably with my move. Are we going by these squares on the grid?
No, this isn't an actual combat encounter.
It's not like a...
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Map. Not yet, at
So
least.
I just drew this out so you guys knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, very much appreciated.
You guys make it here without any issues. Around the corner.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, peeking around the corner, what do we see?
Peeking around the corner, you see the van is open, and it's a pretty nice van. This thing is meant to hold a small company of people. You see in the driver's seat, looking very pissed off and leaning out the window, is Lockjaw though.
Oh god!
Your face.
All right. So then, I suggest we lower that drone, get her attention, get in the car, and get the hell out.
Alrighty.
Flashbang, yes or no?
You know what? What do you guys think? Do you guys think we should do flashbang? That because
if we can wait, so the window is open, yeah.
Her at the van.
Window for what? Her car?
Like you said, she's leaning out the window, right?
Yes.
And which window is that? Like from our perspective,
That's this window here where the
blue dot
You
is.
know,
she is.
you know, guys, I'm thinking for the sake of that diplomacy plan we were talking about,
We don't flashbang her.
I don't think flashbang. That's not going to endear her to endear us.
You
to her.
throw a flashbang in her lap and just explode.
But pulling like a switcheroo and distracting her with like our cute little Twitch bot, that's probably the safer bet for diversion.
Yeah, maybe
right
she'll
now.
fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Keep it as a pet. She can have it.
All right. We all ready to lower? You ready to lower that drone, Camerahead?
Yeah, let's go. All right, I lowered a drone.
Are you like lowering it like right in front of her?
I wouldn't say that close.
Probably
I don't want her to
Yeah,
just
probably
freak
like
out.
around here. So
Yeah,
that she,
we
like,
would try
sees it.
like over here or something.
Yeah.
Sure. You know, it doesn't take that much for the incessant buzzing of your drone to get her attention. You can see she perks up and opening the car door steps out.
Yo, you should start recording now,
Do it.
Oh, like streaming?
because then if she becomes violent with us, it's like they see her instigating against us. They don't know anything that happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that.
Yeah, we were just having fun. We were just like smoking weed in this back alley.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're by the like shop.
Yeah, we just
Oh
walked
man.
in.
Okay. You're like, whoa, we found a dead body.
Bro, right, we just happened to stumble in here after we left the smoke shop, bro. What's good?
Yeah. All these padlocks that got shot, bro.
So
Bro,
okay, wait.
Are these armored
We're turning
men here,
on-
bro?
Jake Follett.
So
Oh my
God.
staring down Lockjaw, leader of the Renegades, you guys are turning on the Twitch stream.
Mhm.
Yeah. As we're gonna try to make our way to the. Yeah. So we making we crouch walking and crouch like. We go into the car.
Yeah,
I
Alright,
whispered
yeah,
to
sure.
chat.
we're moving and grooving to the car.
Yeah, I whispered to the chat, yo, isn't Lockjaw hot as fuck? As we run.
That
You guys-
the photo was pretty cute.
As you guys start sneaking directly behind Lockjaw, you know, who's currently staring down the drone, and the drone, I guess, is getting a very nice shot of Lockjaw looking at it with you guys walking through the background like fucking Charlie Chaplin.
I throw up a peace sign, of course.
You see Lockjaw spits her cigarette into the ground, and then reaching inside of the van, she pulls out a beer bottle.
Oh, I thought she was gonna get a gun.
I thought she was gonna grab a big shotgun too.
Yeah.
He grabs a beer bottle and chucks it at your drone. I'm gonna need you to make me a basic tech check to evade.
Alright.
It's only a 10.
Only he says. Yeah, I'm gonna get like a
You can do it.
Lockjaw's not very accurate.
basic tech. Yo, I'm lost. Where's basic tech? Where are you?
It's in technique skills.
Oh,
Under.
thank you. Thank God.
Oh,
Just barely. That was an epic.
Oh,
That was an
yeah.
epic a battle of biblical proportions.
You just barely miss as Lockjaw throws the beer bottle against the smoke shop wall behind it and cusses it out.
Oh, man.
All right.
Go ahead and
So we get in that car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Voldick hops in the shotgun seat, and I'm like, shotgun.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
we're all entering from the other side, so I'm gonna crawl over and get into the driver's.
Yeah, and I'm gonna crawl in as
Yeah,
So
I'm
But
gonna go
Shift has
ahead.
to crawl over me.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a perception check, but you guys did properly distract her.
Don't you dare get a fucking critical
So give
success.
me one second.
Bro, if she does, I'm literally hitting the nitro immediately.
Yeah, I got the chase music already queued up.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
We're Gucci.
Oh, big Dev.
she doesn't see anything. You're all in the car, and you shut the door as quietly as possible. But you have the four of you sitting in the nice car, sweating bullets, as Lockjaw's flipping off the Twitch chat.
Let's fucking
Connor.
go. Let's go.
Fucking
Okay,
go.
so are we? Yeah, okay. I'll immediately
let's
just start
peel
the
outta
car
here.
and just hit the reverse, and then as soon as I like get onto the street, I hit my nitro boost and just go.
Elamia, I call my drone back to me so it can follow us.
The drone can't go that fast.
Yeah,
but,
my
It
nitro.
cannot go that fast, but it'll come eventually.
It'll come. Yeah, the last thing you see is the look on Lockjaw's face as she whips around, like scared shitless, as you suddenly screech off into the street and into the night.
Ghost Town.
Woohoo!
Hey, we
Let's
outie.
go.
I like to make sure that my drone has a set path that is not our normal pathway back here, so she doesn't track it or anything.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and you take your tech comm and draw squiggly on it.
Do I need to make a driving check or?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a driving check.
Oh boy.
And what is nitro add again? Is it plus 15? No.
Let me check the custom rules. How much nitro are you using?
Just one boost.
Number of charges that a use of nitro immediately adds 15 to the total driving check points during a race or chase.
Are you serious?
So on top of, and that's on top of the engine.
I mean, so the closest thing this would be a chase.
Yeah, so did she even chasing us?
But go ahead and roll me a driving check.
And so should I add the plus 15 to the other section?
No. You roll driving check, and the total points you accumulate, and then you want to grab your 15 and add it to that total. And this is a chase where she's not even anywhere near you, so the point count is going to be 20.
And you got
So
Yo.
you just need a cumulative 20 to win this chase,
Oh my god.
I think he won it.
30.
and you won it.
I think he won it.
Yeah, good job. As you guys drive off from Midtown, rain starts to hit the windshield as the clouds above you finally give away, as if finally broken with your last excursion.
Oh,
But yeah, nobody's coming after you.
That was stressful.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really great.
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't get that truck.
I mean, fuck that truck. You
Yeah,
can make a deal with them. I doubt they even want it. When we make our diplomacy thing, just be like, oh, and I kind of want that truck y'all had too.
Yeah, and Griffin sometimes gives us that cyber truck that's really cool.
Yeah, but I had plans for that truck in particular, but that's alright.
Oh, okay.
We'll
That's-
just try
yeah,
to
that makes sense.
sneeze the lid out of them, bro.
Well, you guys escaped with the guy's wallet, so the business cards and his keys, as well as the computer hard drive and a bunch of pictures. I don't think did you take the phone from the telemarketer setup?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Oh,
Okay, what did I miss?
You missed it.
We just fucking floored it, and they're nowhere near us. They're not following us
Yeah,
anymore.
they have no chance.
Driving 30. Yeah, we're good. Thanks, Shift.
alright.
Alrighty. Are we going back to base? Where are we even going?
Where
I
are
think
we?
yeah, we should probably dive that
Yeah, we gotta-
that drive
yeah.
when we get a chance.
Yeah, report
Hmm.
to boss and see what's up with that computer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a pretty smooth drive back,
Alright, it's also raining.
as it is raining, so it's even slicker than normal. But you make it back to the Griffin compound. At this point, it's about early evening, as you guys pull up into the company lot. Everybody safe and uninjured.
For once.
Yeah, you see the lights are on inside.
Alrighty.
I'm
Well, as
assuming
we
you
pull
go
up,
in.
yeah, Voldek's gonna hop out and just like give a quick stretch out, like job well done.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Good job, guys.
Nobody got injured. We got some intel. We got to look at Lockjaw.
That's always a plus.
You got the-
You don't get hurt by her.
Yeah.
I've never been
I got a
hurt.
little bit of pocket money for drinks tonight. Let's go.
And also, one thing that's nice is if we can eventually figure out who that guy is, I have his keys, which could lead to his place or wherever the fuck all these other keys lead to.
Oh, that is
Oh,
true.
true. Alrighty, let's head inside then.
Yo, this song is jamming. Hello?
I know.
Yeah.
You guys walk inside. And I mean, are you just going to like the lounge? I'm assuming.
Probably gonna go. Do you guys want to dive that computer first thing?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Someone get the hacking music ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yo, it's gotta be the Code Lokio.
Yeah,
Code Lyoko theme.
Coloquia.
You
How do
head
you
to
spell
the.
Kolioko?
Yeah. Have you never
Heck.
seen that?
I think I've seen. No, I have not.
So interesting. I
It's
figured
not
that we-
amazing, but
It's not
I
amazing.
remember seeing it. A ton.
What's you're gonna have to link me that because I looked up Kolioko hacking song. You might have to be the one to post that because
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
it'll just be like dash play and then the URL.
Okay, I cannot find that.
Oh, wow.
The
All
first
right.
thing I opened,
Are you
first
looking
thing I
for
opened just sent me.
Bro, I saw a hacking mode puzzle Kolioko DS music. There was a
Oh,
DS
wow.
game.
Well,
Bro,
I have a
I just
backup if we
listen to
can't
that.
find
Don't
it.
even open it. Yeah, just throw up what you've got, cause.
It's time to hack.
All right, it's time. All right, Boldet cracks
you
his
guys-
fingers. He's ready for a good hack sesh.
Sure, you guys go ahead and you go into the small tech room that makes up the Griffin Corporation IT department, and you go to one of the many computer chassis that are set up without a hard drive for you to just slap it in there.
All right, let's jack in.
Yeah, you hook in the hard drive, boot it up on a keyboard that is not covered in brains and blood. And you see a prompt come up, and it says, "Welcome, Salazar Media Group," and then it has a password block.
Fuck!
Alrighty.
Oh, but we can hack it. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and hack this shit. Doodaloo. What kind of check would that be? I'm just gonna like try different passwords.
I imagine
that
it would be
might
basic
possibly
tech,
be.
right?
Go ahead and tell me what passwords you're trying, just so I can give you a modifier, or what like the nature of it.
Like Renegades,
No.
C9. What do I even put on here, y'all?
Maybe something to do with Providence.
Yeah, maybe like
Oh, true.
yeah. You could try Providence or
Do we know what the company was?
Salazar Media
The
Group.
on the card?
Yeah,
yeah.
Salazar
Yeah,
Media.
Salazar Media Group.
I'll just try like Providence and
SMG.
S Media.
Go ahead and make me a basic tech roll with a +3.
Okay. Oops. Basic tech. A.
An 18? Yeah, that just barely clears it as you go in and you like put in Providence Rising with no vowels. The computer blinks and lets you in.
A.
You see the desktop is pretty sparse. Diving into the file structure, you find what looks to be a spreadsheet database, as well as different programs set up for basic phone computer pairing software.
Phone computer pairing.
Software.
I want to check that out. Can somebody with a mechanical keyboard just like go nuts on it for like 2 seconds?
Sure thing. Oh, hold on, I need to do this in the Google Drive thing, so it'll be easier to delete the whole line.
Yep.
Alright, you launch the program. And it takes you to a HUD of basically what looks to be like several prompts and command buttons. But you also see there's an error, phone console not found.
Huh. Interesting. It says here that the phone consoles have found.
Ah.
So would that have been?
Well,
would that have been back at the base?
Yeah, that would have been.
Should
Shit, we should have.
have taken the phone.
Yeah, probably. I figured that we would have enough data just on the drive itself.
Let's check some of these other files though.
Is there a way that we could try to work around to maybe like trick the computer into thinking that it's installed?
Some kind of safe mode or something.
I mean, we could try to connect it to a different phone as kind of a fake system.
Oh, true.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, honestly, but like, do we have any beater phones? Did the guy have a phone on him?
Yeah, I asked that earlier. I don't remember.
He didn't. I don't think.
But,
I don't remember.
But then shit went down. Let me look around the tech room. If we got computers with no drives in them, there's got to be like
go through the locker phones.
Actually, I'll go into that old the dorm room from Amira's previous team that ended up getting. Maybe one of them has a phone that was left behind.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
And what are you doing while that's going on, Voldek? I'm assuming you refuse to stop typing.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I stopped typing. Hold on. Let me load up Word again.
So I continue to look through all the drives.
Yeah, so
but I can't just use a mouse because there's no mouse, so I have to only use commands on the keyboard.
You're just pressing tab a bunch of times to cycle through the files.
Yep.
Yeah, as you go ahead and you minimize that program, you go ahead and you look at that spreadsheet database that you can see is like a several 100 gigabyte file. And you open it up, and inside you see, at least right from the get-go, what looks to be a large spreadsheet of different phone numbers. You can see they're all sorted by area code numerically, and it just seems to be a large database of people's phone numbers.
So, here's what I'm thinking, guys. I think that all the bombings have been done like remotely from a phone that like activates the switch.
Right.
And all they would need, like, did you guys get a good look at like the actual detonator the first guy had? Or was it just a phone?
It wasn't a phone.
The way it was described, it seemed, yeah.
It looked like
it was
a
described
push
as
button.
just like a normal switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder. Well, no, the bomb.
As you explore the other. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. I wonder if pressing the button alerts them that the bomb is ready to be detonated, then they activate it. But anyway, continue.
Oh, okay. Like a two-stage activation process.
Yeah.
All right. Tom, you were saying?
Yes, as you go ahead and you look around the ex-employee's personal quarters, you find tucked underneath his pillow a shattered iPhone that probably still works. You don't know.
Okay.
It's not powered.
iPhone 35.
Let's try it out. Yeah, let's try it out.
You see Jack Deacon run and slide into the room while Volbeck continues mashing on the keyboard, cycling through page after page of phone numbers.
I almost cracked the code.
We need like those like intense lines you see in anime that come on the side of the screen when action is happening.
It's like that one scene from like, I think it's like CSI, where like she starts typing on two keyboards and like nothing is happening on the screens.
Wait, hold on. I need to look this up.
Yeah, look it up. Look up like CSI keyboard meme. That's honestly what it'll be.
Well, I'm gonna look that up right now.
Oh yeah, keyboard. This.
Keyboard scene in autocorrect. NCIS, 2 idiots, 1 keyboard. Oh, wait, or is
Yep.
No, this is major. They've already burned through the NCIS.
Voldek, as you continue searching, you see, you know, there's separate pages for everything, but each phone number also has
Two
like a list.
people are on one keyboard.
Wait.
I can't. It's a point attack. He or she is only going after my machine.
It's not possible. The DOD encryption, it would take months to get rid.
This is not good.
No, Tony, we're getting hacked.
Taking in Abby's computer, the entire NCIS network is next. Ah, where'd it go, Abby?
That was funny.
Tony, we're getting hacked.
I love how unfazed by this they are. In any other
Yeah.
work of media, they would that everybody and the entire base would be like, oh shit!
Oh my god. But yeah, that's exactly what's happening on my screen.
Augers. What did I miss? What did I miss, guys?
You
I'm
see
hacking shit.
each phone number in this database, it looks like, from what you can see as you're just scraping the tip of the iceberg, has a list of past dates associated with it. It also has each of them either highlighted in red or green text. It doesn't take too much effort for you guys to go ahead and connect the old iPhone to the computer. Basically just hooking up the audio jack and the main power cord into the computer. It takes a few minutes for it to regain power, but eventually it does light up. And you see behind the cracked glass screen a picture of somebody's family right before the phone asks whether or not you want to connect to the computer.
Yeah. We'll connect to the computer.
I'm sorry, Cole, you were kind of quiet there.
Oh, yeah, we'll connect to the computer.
Okay, you give it the okay. And you can see on the desktop it says like new device found.
Voldeck, you want to do your magic with that?
Huh. So if it's if it's a new device, we might be able to see. So long as we have a phone to kind of like get through this screen, and then we can see what type of interface we're dealing with here, what type of system they have for setting off these bombs.
All right, so I'm gonna connect connect them up, I guess, and then I'm unsure.
Okay, well you go ahead and you I mean, just like normally, once the computer finds a new device, going back to the telemarketer software, telemarketer 9000 plus, you now see that it says like new iPhone found, listing the number of the iPhone that you found of a man that's presumably dead, and just like an okay question mark.
Yep. Fire the okay.
You
And then,
fire
like-
the okay with all the rage of pulling the trigger on a shotgun, and the program blinks before opening up a new window, basically listing area codes, current time zones, as well as just what looks to be a command console, and it just says, connected, ready for call.
Okay, this
looks-
is looking more and more like they were activating a bomb from the cell phone.
Yeah, we should screenshot all of the area codes, time zones, all the well, just like area codes and any information that looks like it might give us information on different like
Okay, I'm done typing.
locations.
Well, in fact, it looks like you're now prepared to place a call.
Do we call a number?
That, I mean, I'd be worried about that accidentally setting off a bomb that, like, I don't know.
Well, we're placing the call to our own number, right?
Sorry?
I'm like, because we're placing
Yeah,
the call
we're gonna,
to the number of the phone that we just hooked up.
You're calling from the phone you hooked up.
Oh, we're calling
can't we,
from
like-
the phone. Oh, okay.
So maybe, hold on, you know, I was just thinking, like, if we could call to an area code that seems like it might be that seems like it's away from, like, heavily populated areas, we might be, like, imagine if we could test it by calling an area that could potentially be another hideout and seeing what happens. Maybe nothing. Maybe a bomb that they're working on goes off. And then...
Killing the whole operation, we win.
Huh?
Never mind.
Oh, killing the entire operation, then we win. Yeah, I mean that'd be pretty sweet. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with this information. I feel like with this with this phone linked though, we might be able to, like. Does it seem like this console could potentially be linked to other, linked to like a network of similar terminals?
Say that again.
Is there anything in the interface that would suggest that this this command console that we're using is linked to a network of other consoles just like it?
I will say you see the Telemarketer 9000 Plus software has logged into a company profile for Salazar Media Group. So
Okay.
it would be a fair assumption that this is like an account that is shared amongst, you know, different accounts.
Interesting.
Do we want to just like look up these addresses and see if they're different like media places?
I mean, seems like all we're getting are area codes, which isn't going to narrow it down too much.
I don't remember. Did we see Salazar Media Group anywhere at that guy's apartment in his emails or his letters that he got?
Not that I can recall.
Right.
But it also might just be because we weren't looking hard enough. I don't recall anything like that, though. I would say, so we have a name now. We know that the Salazar Media Group is somehow tied to this. So, and from what I can tell, I don't think, because we have the business card that said Salazar Media Group, and we have the drive with the software on there. Do you think was there anything else at the place we just left that had Salazar Media Group on it, like spelled out?
We can look through my pictures, but I don't remember.
Yeah, we should consult the pictures, because if there isn't, then that means we're ahead of the Renegades, which means that we can probably continue and pursue the investigation further.
Yeah, because we took the drives, we took his wallet with the business card.
Yeah, so we're like 2 steps ahead of them, and we can continue to investigate Salazar now.
I like that.
But weren't we gonna try and use this as some kind of like leverage?
We certainly can. That is an option if you guys still want to go through with that. But I feel like we should wait until we have something really good. Like, if we investigate Salazar Media Group a bit further, maybe like infiltrate somewhere else and get something really sweet, something very concrete, something that gets us appreciably closer to finding out what they're planning next and where specifically they might hit. Then we can use that information as a bargaining chip. But I just feel like right now we have some things, but we might not have everything we could have had otherwise.
Yeah, you're right.
So, as per the exact directives of our assignment for this mission, we were just supposed to
Find something to connect for connection to the whatever they're called, provenance.
Yeah.
Which we definitely
you think we
did.
should? Yeah.
Are you contemplating not telling Amira about some of this?
No, I'm contemplating
Secret investigation.
I mean,
I think. Go ahead.
Your general directives have been to investigate Providence based on the information you were given, but I mean the overarching thing that you're getting paid for is find out as much as you can.
Yeah. So I think that maybe we should just let Amara know what we found thus far,
yeah.
And then propose that further investigation of Salazar Media Group is in order.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just updating my notes.
If y'all hear me breathing heavily, it's because my mom made some extra spicy chili.
Oh,
It's getting to me, man.
nice.
Okay.
All right. So, to Amara?
Yeah, I guess we should talk to her about it. Is she in the office?
The lights were on.
I mean, the lights were on.
Alright.
Okay. All right, so let's go share what we know with her.
We're gonna come back and Amira's gonna be dead one day.
I
Hope
hope
not.
not. Yeah, I guess we'll go to her office.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, sorry,
yeah.
I don't know why, but my headphones killed them.
Oh,
Oh, skewed 65 tracks. Jesus Christ.
Whoa, what the fuck? Hold on a second.
Yeah, hold on. Let's clear this. And then play what you were gonna play.
I wanna know what was cued.
I think probably the entire Valhalla soundtrack, if I had to guess. I don't know what the hell that was.
Did you copy like the Valhalla playlist on YouTube or something?
Who knows?
But
You did. You
no,
did.
why don't you play something?
All right, yeah.
You guys go ahead and find Amara in her office, not in the lounge. You go ahead and you glance in there. You glance in the briefing room.
What about Mr. Fluffy?
You find Mr. Fluffy in the lounge. He is sitting on the couch where he's not supposed to.
You bad dog. You.
That's okay. He deserves
That's okay. Yeah.
True. That is true.
But you go ahead and you make it to Amara's office, and she's sitting there behind her very large desk. And you can see she has several documents kind of laid out on the table that she's looking over.
Yo, Amira, we got some shit for you.
Oh, welcome back. Glad to see you all are still alive.
Of course we are.
And
Why
we're
wouldn't we
alive
be?
and we're feeling
We're
good.
thriving.
I'm glad.
Ooh, I like this song.
What you've brought me the name of America's #1 enemy.
Well, we think there's at least a connection between them and Salazar Media Group, if you've ever heard of them. Oh, Tom, you cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
I said who?
Oh, I don't know. We investigated that warehouse, and I mean, Camerahead's got all the pictures, but we found a computer drive that has Salazar Media Group. The whole warehouse was full of C4 explosives, and the conference center, the subway, and town hall were also marked on like blueprint maps and stuff like that, so they could potentially be the next targets. But we also found a dead guy there, so whoever was running that warehouse is long gone.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure who could have killed him. It could have been Providence just tying up loose ends, but there was a lot of supplies left over, if that's the case.
Yeah.
But the doors were locked pretty tightly behind some padlocks and chains. So I guess they weren't expecting anybody to get in anyhow. Now, on the terminal that we found in the office, there was some sort of there was a telemarketer setup of sorts. We think that setup might have been used to detonate some of the bombs remotely. We can't directly confirm that because we never got visual confirmation of what the bombs looked like when we were at the conference. But we dived into the drive just a few moments ago. We didn't have the telemarketer set up because the renegades showed up along with Lockjaw. Managed to escape. No renegades were harmed. I don't even think they... I doubt that they even knew exactly who it was that was there before them. But we hooked up a burner phone to the system and it looks like they're...
Yeah, it's prompting us to make a call, but don't want to set off a
prompting us
bomb.
to make calls. There's lists of area codes and all kinds of other things, a command console. But yeah, it looks as though they were using some sort of system from Salazar Media to presumably detonate some of the bombs remotely. The guy who was dead at the office had identification and had a business card for Salazar Media Group.
But we don't know his name.
We don't know his name, and to be honest, it's not an ID card directly, but it is a business card. So either he was part of Salazar, or Providence was doing work with Salazar to get some of these get equipment for this.
Does our government friend have any sort of facial recognition thing? Because we have a picture of half of his face. If
Also, as we're talking,
could find that maybe who he is through the recognition software, because we all know the government has that.
Well, hey, Nate, what were you saying? Couldn't quite hear you.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna be making food on the side as we're discussing.
Ah, okay.
I see. That's certainly a lot to take in. Yeah, if you send me, I can forward any images to Mr. Gray and see if he can't ID the stiff, I suppose. You said you hadn't made any calls on the console. Is this set up right now?
Yeah, it's over in our kind of the tech station.
The IT department.
Do you want to take a
I
look
guess
at it?
just be careful with it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We got this. Don't worry about it.
Careful is our middle name.
So, well, what does this mean? Do we have a dead end now, or do we have somewhere to go from here?
I think
I
we
think we
definitely have somewhere to go.
We can investigate the Salazar Media Group. Additionally, the Renegades. We don't believe that there's anything left at the scene to suggest the Salazar Media Group's involvement, which means that we're a step ahead. If we continue investigation, maybe figure out exactly how they got their hands on it, maybe there was a deal that went down, or if we could get our hands on some sort of logs of purchases of the equipment, we might be able to figure out where the other bases are, where they're making these bombs.
That is true.
The Renegades are probably working on orders directly from the mayor currently. so it'd be
So
nice.
be looking for not up.
And honestly, we kind of want to, if possible, get back on good terms with the Renegades after, saving Earl Grey's friend and unfortunately witnessing his suicide.
The only thing is that to get back in their good graces, I think the most effective way of doing that, or the very least of avoiding further confrontation, would be to have a good bargaining chip. The information we have currently, we could probably guide their next actions, but I don't know if they would be strong enough to really strong arm them into an agreement of non-aggression. If we can find some solid intel from an investigation of Salazar Media Group, I'm confident that we would be in a position to negotiate with the Renegades for, well, either just leaving us alone or possibly even working together.
Is it the whole Renegade group you've pissed off, or just that one of them?
Just Lockjaw. There doesn't seem to be any. She's the only one who's been aggressive towards us since then, and even then, the only times that we've run into the Renegades were just small, slight brushes against them.
Do you know anything about the ramshackle guy part of the Renegades? Like, we did encounter the Yakuza guys who were convinced he was the leader of the Renegades, but we didn't think so. We thought it was Lockjaw. Do you kind of know how their hierarchy works?
Shackle is the Renegade's first lieutenant and Lockjaw's right-hand man.
Okay.
He does most of the communications and organizations that Lockjaw's not so familiar with.
He seems like the man we should be talking to then.
Yeah.
Lockjaw.
Camerahead, could you go through those pictures and see if there's anything with the Salazar Media Group label on it, like besides the things we took?
Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Do I have to roll perception or anything?
To display the pictures?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
to look for stuff in it.
Oh, like separating out everything with the Salazar Media Group pictures?
Yeah, we just want to see if anything we left behind in the warehouse had the label of Salazar Media Group.
Go ahead and roll me perception.
Can multiple of us do that?
If you guys all want to go to the lounge and pull up the projector and just eat popcorn and go over all the photographs, you may.
Yeah,
sounds
we drink.
amazing.
Sounds
Yeah,
fun.
we can drink.
Too.
Yeah,
Is
absolutely.
Zach going?
Oh, well,
You see Amara breaks
Oh,
out
shit.
me and Jack are
Amara breaks
really
out
enjoying the
a
popcorn.
cooler of beer.
Hey, it's beer time.
I immediately cracked open a cold one and just started drinking. So my perception's a little off. I'm a little buzzed.
I didn't drink anything luckily yet, but I am drinking
I
Kahlua
haven't
right now.
drinking,
But
I still.
As you guys collectively look at all the photographs and talk a little bit more out loud about what you saw, you go over all the different pieces of what you've seen in the warehouse, and you spend a bit of time shift. You see the truck in the photographs, and you see its license plate.
Mm-hmm.
License plate, I mean?
You see it's a Seattle plate.
Seattle plate.
On the Renegade truck, or on the on the truck inside the building.
Yeah, truck inside the building. Seattle plate.
You want some popcorn?
This is also a good time to ask. When you went through that glove box,
Mm-hmm.
did you take anything?
I took everything I found.
Okay.
Oh, even a pistol?
Yeah, I took everything. I'm gonna figure out what those pills are too, but later.
So you have the insurance and the title for a car that you don't have.
Well, I wanted to take it, but yes. Yeah.
A car that you may get in the future
Yeah.
if you play your cards right.
But you don't see anything else that has Salazar Media Group on it as you're
Okay.
going through the photographs.
Well, that's good then. Because that definitely does confirm that we are one step ahead of the Renegades at the moment, unless they found something else. But do the keys that I have? Is there any labels on the keys?
I mean, the car key has the Toyota brand symbol on it. All the other keys look pretty much like printed stamp metal.
Okay.
I guess what's the next move?
Well, this license on the title of the car, is there like a name or anything like that?
You go in and you start flipping
Yeah, I
through the
guess that's-
title
And the insurance
that you haven't done yet, and you look at you see the make, the model, you see the paperwork having been filled out, and you see the car is registered, company vehicle, Salazar Media Group.
Okay. But there's no name or anything.
You see it was bought as a company vehicle.
Oh, okay. Is there any address like that it links back to on there?
I mean, you see there's the address of wherever they bought it from, and the address of what looks to be the warehouse you were just at.
Okay. Interesting. Does anyone have any ideas of how we could start tracking these guys down? I guess we could look up, on the internet, anything related to Salazar Media Group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a quick Google of Salazar Media.
Could be a shell company for all we know.
Yeah.
It's just Google Salazar Media Group.
Yeah.
And the Seattle web servers don't return anything more than the logo in Google Images.
This is definitely
Wait,
a
there's
fucking...
literally just the logo and then like
man.
pictures of what?
Just like the pictures of the logo. This is
Seems a little
sketchy. This has to be just like a fucking like fake corporation. There has to be like some. It has to be tied to something real.
We could try cross-referencing numbers on the list to, like, maybe companies around here. I don't know.
Maybe.
That might be a bit of a hard thing to do. There was a huge amount of numbers on there.
Do we want to maybe see if any of these numbers match to an address?
I mean,
And then
because how many numbers were on there? Because we might get shit tons of addresses.
What, you mean phone numbers?
Yeah.
Voldeck found hundreds of gigabytes worth.
Yeah, so...
it's a very like there's so much we could be finding, but it's almost like there's too much information in front of us.
We just need to figure. We just need like. Yeah, we just need to kind
So
of like.
was there
find one
anything else
particular
on that
angle to
drive?
approach.
Was there anything else on that drive?
Something.
We only really looked at the software that they were using for the phone calls.
Yeah, like was there any other folders or anything like that?
Yeah, like in the directory. Maybe we should look back there. I mean, unless there isn't anything on the drive besides that software.
Well, here, let me check real quick.
Yeah.
And Voldex starts to kind of type on the computer.
People that bolts over to the IT department. And types a bunch. I mean, yeah, you have the main things on the computer that you found when you were hacking was the telemarketing software, the phone directory, and after a little bit more digging, you find the same schematics that were basically up on the cork board, but the main things are that directory and the telemarketing software.
Directory schematics.
And just to reiterate it, the directory contained phone numbers, dates associated with each phone number, and then the each account was basically highlighted in red or green text.
Okay,
Wait.
Black.
Or black. Okay, looking at the dates, is there some sort of correlation with the dates and the color?
You see the ones that are black have no dates. You see the ones that are red have 1 or 2 dates, and you see the ones that are green have upwards of 5.
And are all of these future dates or things in the past?
These are all past dates. Looking at it, from what you can find through just doing a simple search function, is that all of these dates were before the incident at the conference center.
All right, but we should cross-reference them with the bombings that happened before then.
Yeah.
Because who knows, they could have died before or slightly after the conference happened.
Is there any number that is on the same day that dude blew himself up in the street? That me and Jack chased down?
No.
Damn it.
No. So maybe these numbers aren't what we thought.
And there's no. Can we look up the dates of other bombings that happened before then to like see if there's any correlation between those?
Amaros like sits on the couch with her beer as you guys start pulling out like old news stories and put the directory up on the projector as you start sifting through dates. You do see that there's a few accounts where there are dates on the same day as explosions happening. You see that there was one that happened about 4 months ago that has like 2 different phone numbers that had been called on that day, 1 red and 1 green.
Ooh, is... We call the red phone number.
Nate, could you get closer to your mic because you're a bit quiet.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, do I need to be actually near my phone?
Maybe just because you sound a bit
please
far away.
come to bed.
Yeah. So there's the red dates and the green dates. Is that the only date where there's a correlation?
Going back even further, it almost seems like a mix match, a hodgepodge. Some dates of incidents have phone numbers, some do not. But you can see that, honestly, looking at the amount of information here, on any given day, there's a higher chance that something was called than something was not.
Oh. Alright, then maybe we're looking at this all wrong.
How many black numbers are there?
200 gigabytes worth.
200 gigabytes. Yeah, we definitely are looking at this wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What, even if these are business calls of some sort, what does this? Why would a corporation track all these numbers that they've been phoning? Like, is it as simple as they phoned these, places on multiple occasions and, they had a successful transaction that many times and a failed transaction that other many times? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Like, we could look at it as, like, strictly, like, yeah, it's like those stupid phone solicitors. Like, they phoned, the green ones are the phones that, or the numbers they've called and had good transactions with. The red ones are numbers they've had bad, and then the black ones they've yet to phone.
So like scammers. We're scamming people.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He's no.
We could try to phone a green phone number and actually answer the phone and be like, "Hello, this is Salazar Media Group," and just see what their response is.
Right. But like, yeah, that could work.
Just to see what they say, because a green phone number could be a better thing than a red one.
Yeah. It depends on when they last made contact with them, though, right?
Yeah.
We just call right back. They kind of might
True.
think something's up.
Anyone else have any ideas?
I'm kind of stumped, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't work, we could always go through the black names if there are any.
Yeah, Tom said there's 200 gigabytes worth of black numbers.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Good lord. What was the last suggestion? Sorry.
I said we could phone the green number and just answer as Salazar Media Group and see the response.
Right.
But I mean, like, I don't know where would we proceed after that, but I just want to see, like, they would be like, "Oh, I love your product" or something like that. But
Yeah, this is tough because we really have nothing to go off of in terms of like where to go next.
we could also stake out the subway and, like, kind of the town hall and see if we see anybody with the Salazar Media Group symbol.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Especially if we can get like a wiretap into security in either of those locations. And just kind of keep an eye out for anything related to Salazar.
Was there any particular spots on the subway line that they marked, or was it just like the entire map of the subway?
It's just an entire map of the subway.
And same for the town hall, there was nothing specifically marked on it?
No, you see the town hall itself. Most of the entrances and exits were marked. Entrances to the roof were marked, and the mayor's office was circled.
The area with the town hall, does that overlap with the subway route?
Good idea.
The subway does not go directly underneath the town hall. No.
Okay.
Is there like a town hall station though nearby?
There is one relatively nearby, but there's also one relatively nearby most major places.
Yeah, but it bears wondering why they had the subway thing. They could potentially be planning to use that as
Like,
an escape route.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I originally was thinking like some sort of V for Vendetta thing, right? Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, if it's not going directly under, then probably not that. But it still could factor in somehow. So I think definitely we should keep an eye on the town hall, and that could be because that could be their next target. But I feel like if we stay on the defensive, then we're gonna end up being kind of stuck behind like the renegades. We need something to discern from all this that can give us an edge so we can go on the offensive.
You know, we also have that application to Lifeco. I don't know if that's connected.
Yeah.
Because what did we all find at the other guy's apartment again? Do we?
There were emails. There were the emails of like, well, let's see, because I have the whole list here of what we found. Let me look. Yeah, file directory schematic of the conference center. Lifeco email about the submission of an application received 2 days before the conference. There was the overpayments that found mail. Calendar last month, a few reminders, but there was the Lifeco application was the big one that was circled. I don't know. Maybe
What
there
is-
could be a correlation.
I was gonna say, do we have a correlation? Like, is his number on this list, or does one of the dates line up with that date?
I didn't see anything about his phone number, Chris Tanner's phone number. Do the phone numbers do any of the phone numbers have labels, or is it just color coded?
All the phone numbers have color codes.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? You know, we also could try a different angle. Who is the biggest supplier of C4 explosives in the city? You know, like what gang? Because we could see maybe the biggest supplier could be the one who sold them that fuck ton of C4.
Yeah, because they weren't making all that C9. They were buying it from someone.
Yeah.
So there had to have been an arms dealer of some kind.
And the boxes were unlabeled, yeah. With the C4.
All it said was caution. Yeah, there wasn't a name on the boxes necessarily. I don't think it probably wasn't the Hikomori house because they had all gotten raided already.
Yeah, no.
And so and they usually deal in just small arms, not.
But we did get some
explosives.
C4 from them.
We did get some explosives, but not like a ton. We're looking at someone who is like a wholesaler. But if the renegades are at the bay, I mean, there could be tons of places in the port where that type of shit could come in. But man, maybe you're right. Maybe we should look into like who is selling explosives, because if we know that that they're making these explosives, they're not building the explosives. They're just buying them and then putting them into the jackets. We might be able to track them down that way.
Yeah. I definitely think we have a couple of ideas, nothing concrete though.
Yeah.
I'm just like debating in my head what would be our best course of action.
Honestly, the best idea we've had so far is probably tracking down like someone who sells explosives.
You did not, just for clarification, you did not check if Chris Tanner's phone number was in the database.
I assume, well, because would we even know Chris Tanner's phone number?
You took his phone, didn't you?
Did we?
Well, we took everything, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, we can check and see if the phone number is in the database.
Voldeck does some key clacking, and you see Chris Tanner's phone number come up in stark, isolating green, with the last dates listed at the end of a total of 6 the night before the conference.
Okay.
So, and there was 6 different occasions they called him?
Yep.
The night before the conference?
Yeah. The last of the 6 times that he was called, the last of them was the night before the conference.
So maybe they were using the telecoms to just like set up the suicide bombings.
Yeah, the green could be all the people that they've that
Hired.
they've called them enough times where they eventually got them hired, and then they got them to do the job. Where the red are the people they called and failed.
Hold on, we might be able to confirm this. We might not be able to find his personal number, but do we know the name of the guy who blew himself up in that alley? Like news reports.
Well, the problem is with that, if you remember specifically, we saw another dude who looked exactly like him, remember? Like a couple days later. So
yeah,
that's the only issue.
Exactly.
But-
The media might not think he's dead.
But was there any name released to the media about who blew themselves up, Tom?
You don't. The media claimed it to be a John Doe.
Okay.
The body was completely destroyed.
Well, definitely, we need to be keeping out for that guy, because we know there's...
Yeah,
And also, you
was-
didn't provide an eyewitness account of what he looked like either.
That's true.
That's fine.
That's true.
We weren't really trying to get a...
We just wanted him to not die. Or not hurt us when he died.
All right. So we know that we should keep an eye on the green phone numbers. For any phone numbers we find from now on, we should probably cross-reference with the phone list.
And also, now that I think about it, we can go check out the place where they bought that truck to see who they dealt with.
Yeah. Find the seller of the C9 explosives. Find where they bought the car. Okay. That's 2 objectives. Find the seller of the C9 explosives. Find where they bought the car. Anything else we can think of?
That seems like all the information we got.
Yeah.
I should also check out these pills, but I don't know what these are.
Oh, yeah. Find out what the pills are. There's gotta be someone we can go to about that.
Yeah.
I know that, who's the guy from, Snake Scales Clinic? You know, he has a lot of
Neil?
drugs and, like, painkillers.
Yeah,
Might be
Neil
able to
might
ask
know.
him. Neil
Yeah.
might know.
Hey, snake skins.
Okay.
Are we getting another tattoo, boys?
I mean, I'm gonna need to get some hand augments, so...
True.
Or like an eye augmentation for night vision.
Maybe. I was thinking of if I
Possible.
get anything like for night vision, it probably will just be like I might get some like new even sicker glasses that have like night vision and other computer.
Are we
bits in 'em.
getting nipple guns?
Hell yeah. Absolutely. I feel like if I get any more augmentations, though, I'll be like such low empathy that
You know, I
I'll be
was
a
thinking
robot.
that. Well, I was already thinking that like if at any point like Jack has to get like any serious augments that might lower his empathy, that he might just pay for like a counselor. So maybe you should consider like finding someone to talk to as just like in between missions.
Kind of like in Psycho Pass when you have to go see a counselor when your thing gets too
Yeah,
high.
yeah.
Also,
And then
Nate, you know, it's only the heavy duty cybernetics that are gonna fuck with you.
so like
It's like getting your arm
night
chopped off.
vision eye.
What?
Yeah.
Replacing your eyes, I mean, even replacing your limbs with just prosthetics. Yeah. The
It's
low
gonna lower it a
empathy
little
part
bit.
comes in when you start putting yourself way beyond human capabilities and arming yourself with high-powered weapons of murder.
Weaponry.
So wait, so like
Yeah.
just getting an eye replacement wouldn't do that?
No.
Okay.
You
Huh.
can, I mean, even with the skill implants, which I'm surprised nobody's bought yet, but like, your empathy only gets lowered once you buy 10. Yeah, skill level 10 is when your empathy's first affected, so you can literally get your skills pretty fucking good
Yeah.
without it affecting your psyche.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, definitely. I
So
think.
could I
definitely
get like a
someday I should
reflex
start.
booster?
Yeah, you could get a reflex booster.
What?
Huh?
That sounds awesome.
You guys should definitely be read the jumpstart rulebook section on
What?
cybernetics, and I would also encourage you to look at the old 2020 cybernetic list, because there's a lot of good ideas that you could easily obtain for yourself.
Okay, damn. I might do that then.
Cool. Whew. Can I just say, these last 2 sessions, I love going around doing detective work.
Yeah, no,
Like
it's
going
fun.
into these rooms. Yeah, I'm fucking loving this.
Yeah, well, on the session here, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody's really been enjoying the sleuthing from the feedback I've gotten so far.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
enjoying it.
it's a good change of pace from getting shot in
It's a
the
very
chest.
healthy. Yeah, it's a very healthy alternative to getting mortally wounded. Well, not mortally, but seriously wounded.
And we've
Nobody
been
got injured.
avoiding combat in some pretty fun ways.